Today is another Friday Sews. If you'd like to hear what I sewed in May and hear some other sewing content, stay tuned. My name is Cynthia and you're watching Mountain Accent Sewing. And today's Friday Sews is a little special because this week I celebrated 4 years on YouTube. I can't believe it's been 4 years already. In a little bit I want to talk about my 4 years on YouTube, but first let's get into what did I sew in May. I have not sewn a lot in May. I feel like I've been absent for a while. It's only been a few weeks, but I feel like it's been much longer. I have not had much time for sewing. I haven't really felt like sewing. I have been very busy and I've got to spend some quality time with family, and I'll share a few pictures at the end about that too. I'm not going to include any of the photos of my family, but I did go out of town with my mom and dad and my brother and his wife and my sister, and we spent a short vacation together, and it's the first time that I think all of us have been together on a vacation in probably 30 plus years, so it's been a while, and that was really nice. So yeah, all that has taken priority over sewing, but I did manage to make something for the Sew Skin Summer 26, and I sewed New Look N6737, this pattern here. Now I only made the version A and C. I didn't make the little top because I knew I wouldn't wear it. It is really cute, but I really wanted this little topper and the shorts. As I said, I made view A, the topper, and then view C, the shorts. Let's talk about the shorts first, and then we'll talk about the topper. The shorts are very straightforward. It's simple front and back pieces. You have inseam pockets and a 1-inch elastic in the waist, and so they came together very well. This is my little shorts. This is some lightweight cotton fabric that I purchased from Cali Fabrics. And yeah, it's very nice fabric for making the little summer set. I added the label in the back. It says made with love and swear words. I put that one in because when I first sewed this up, like I said, it's a very simple pattern, but I guess because May has been kind of hectic, and like I said, I've not really felt like sewing a lot, but I did want to get this done, and I was trying to rush, and I really skimmed the directions. I was really tired one evening. I'm like, I'm going to sew, and I sewed the pockets in the front and the back crotch seam instead of on the sides. Yeah, so you're talking about looking funny. Looked really funny, and it's like I realized my mistake after I had sewed them on. It's just where I was not paying attention to what was the correct pieces. So I unpicked all of that and I restitched them correctly. And if I had just slowed down and paid attention, I would have sewn it correctly to be with it, because I've made lots of shorts and they're easy to make. But the one thing I really liked about this particular pattern is I felt like they fit my body well. They didn't fit too tightly or too loose. I felt like they just fit just right, and so I was really thrilled that the pattern fit me. You know, for my size, it fit me just like it should. Now, the topper is a different story. I made the recommended size for my measurements, and based on my full bust, but I felt like it was oversized. So I feel like for the topper, I should have went with the measurement that for my upper bust, because I did make some adjustments to the pattern to make it fit me better. This is the topper, and it's really cute, and it's made of, it's got two pieces for the front for each side. So you have a seam here down the side, and this front piece, it actually is got the shawl collar, is made of a front, or it's a fully lined, how do you call it? It's like a fully lined or facing piece for the front and the collar. And then the back is constructed of a center back and then two side back pieces. I cut off probably 5 or 6 inches off the sleeve, and it had a sleeve band piece that I felt like was also too large, so I only added a slender hem to the, and it's a hem band, and then I stitched it down, so I just didn't want the that to stick out, and so I stitched that down, and then I cut off, I don't know, probably a good inch off of the length, possibly closer to 1.5 inches. And I did add a label in the back of this one also that just says "Hello Gorgeous." Now this does have a shawl piece, has a center back seam here. And the only part about this one that really confused me was cutting this little piece, and it's shown it on the pattern piece, but I at first didn't realize it was wanting you to make that little notched in place. It just didn't connect with my brain that I needed to notch that in. And then I realized it later, and I just went back in before I stitched it down and made that last minute. And I'm very happy with the way it fits after the adjustment. I still feel like I could go down a size on that. I'll hopefully have inserted a picture. I'm just wearing it with a tank top and shorts, but I think this would also work great for wearing over a bathing suit, or I can wear it, like I said, with a tank top and pretty little sandals, and still wear it out and be comfortable for the summertime. So would I make this pattern again? I believe I would. I think that now that I've made it the one time, I'd feel more comfortable making it the second time, and it's a fun make, and it especially is going to be great for wearing this summer. Some of you who have been following along with my hashtag Fabric Wheel of Fate will be wondering, when am I going to finish the next make, which is the last make for this wheel, this fabric here. Let me just grab the fabric. This is the fabric, and I do have a pattern selected. I'm going to show you some buttons that I purchased from a little shop on Etsy. I do want to make something that requires buttons, and I believe these little buttons are going to look so cute. And if this does not show well, I will insert a picture. About lost it, but these little buttons I ordered from a little shop on Etsy, and they're so cute. They're got butterflies on there, and I think they'll be look really great with this fabric. So I can't wait to get it sewn up. I'm hoping to start working on this project this weekend. So hopefully I will get this video out to you, I want to say by the middle of June. That's my goal anyway. Now moving on to more sewing content. I can't believe it's been 4 years since I've started this channel. I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I want to highlight some of my ups and downs of the past 4 years. I'm back to share a little bit about the ups and downs of a YouTube channel. And as you can see, I'm in a different location. It's a different day. I'm going to start with one of the challenges, and that is sometimes you have equipment failure or technical difficulties. So halfway through the filming of the first part of this video that you have watched, my microphone died. So I had to charge it, and it's now the next day, and I had all these other things I need to get done this evening, including I wanted to get outside and get a walk because it's so nice out. Well, you know, the weather has been up and down. We have had cool weather, rainy weather, sunny weather, and today's one of those sunny days that I just want to be outside. So I'm taking a walk, and I'm going to share my most watched video, my least watched video that's sewing related, and also my very first video. The traffic has been so heavy while I've been out trying to get my walk in and trying to film without looking like a complete idiot that I had stopped recording and forgot to record. So that's another woe of a YouTube channel. And I really liked the content that I had already filmed or thought I was filming. And of course, it's not there. So I'm starting over. Yeah, this is the third time. So hopefully this is going to be the final time. So my most watched video, it dates back to March 2024. I created a video for the hashtag SoFrugal24 challenge, part of the vlogging tour. I really had a lot of fun with that. I have participated most years. I didn't participate this year. I just didn't have time, and I'm not sure if I participated the very first year. But all the other years I have, and I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to share a little clip, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about my least watched video. Number 2. Now number 2 is a pattern that I included in my video last year because I definitely want to make it. I actually have made it to post on the 31st of March, and it is the Maison Fauve Citron top. My least watched video kind of surprised me. It only got 122 views, and it is an unboxing video of the Think Pink subscription box 14. And if any of you are new to my channel, Andrea owns Beyond the Pink Door. She used to be in Ireland, now she's in the UK, and I've been a fan of hers since the very beginning. I watched her YouTube channel, which I'll link below, and I started subscribing to her Think Pink subscription box in the early days, and since then I've subscribed off and on for the past few years. So that very first one was from 2022 that I bought. I think it was box 4, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but box 14, my unboxing video didn't get a lot of views. That's the thing about YouTube, is that you never know if your video is going to get a lot of views or just a little views. Mine have been kind of up and down, no rhyme or reason that I can tell. But yeah, some videos that you think are going to do really well, they don't, and then some that you don't think will go that far do better. But yeah, I just keep trying. But my least watched video was my unboxing video for box 14. And I believe in that box I got a chambray fabric that I'm pretty sure I made, 99% sure that I made Waves and Wild Heyday dungarees. You can tell I'm a fan of dungarees. But if I can find a picture, I'll insert a clip. And I should have watched the video before I came out and started walking, but you know, life's too short. I've got to get as much done as I can in the short amount of time that I have. So that's the reason I am walking and talking at the same time. Now let's talk about my very first video. Take you back all the way to June 1st, 2022. Here's a clip. Hi, my name is Cynthia. I live in North Carolina, and I started my new YouTube channel. Not sure how it'll go, but I'm going to give it a try. This channel is all about sewing and a little bit about life. You can see my dog Pepper in the background. And I just subscribed to the Beyond the Pink Doors Think Pink subscription box. Ordered some additional fabrics, and I'm just going to show you a little bit about it and tell you about some of my plans. Wow, it's hard to believe it's been 4 years. I really liked my hairstyle in that very first video. Of course, I was slimmer then, and I felt like, that short hair just looked really cute on me back then. And I love those Patsy dungarees that I'm wearing. That is the Ready to Sew Patsy dungarees. One of my early makes. It's just in a inexpensive poly cotton fabric. Didn't even have a serger overlocker, so I used just a regular sewing machine and a zigzag stitch. And that's still one of my favorite garments in my wardrobe. I wear them a lot. They just are so great to wear with sandals and a t-shirt, and you're ready to go. And yeah, so I'm sharing the unboxing of box 4, and I also purchased some other fabrics from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door. And I know I've already said this on the part that I didn't record. I'm having trouble remembering what I said on the previous recording that didn't record and what I've said in this one, but hopefully I'm not repeating myself. And if I am, just forgive me. But anyway, one of the reasons that I decided to purchase fabric from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door back in 2022 is there's just no good fabric stores near me. All the ones local to me just carry quilt and cotton. And I had been watching her YouTube channel for a long time. And when she decided to open a fabric store, I decided to buy some fabric. Everything she was showing was so pretty. And I love that she had such a wide variety of fabrics, garment fabrics, like the viscose and the linens. And her cotton jerseys. Yeah, the cotton spandex, she has a beautiful cotton spandex fabric. Still my favorite. The ones that she carries in her shop are my favorite. And so she has great taste, and I decided to take a chance and order fabric. And I've been in love ever since. Now, I am taking a break right now just because I need to save some money. But she does have beautiful fabrics, and I'll link the shop below, but I'll also link her YouTube channel below. And yeah, so that was my very first video, short and sweet. And I feel like I was so different then. And I've grown a lot. You learn a lot by filming because I'm an introvert. I'm not comfortable in front of the camera. And I was so thrilled that I got 4 comments on that video. And one of the comments was from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door, welcoming to the YouTube world. And that made my day. And of course, I've had some followers who have commented from the early days that are still watching my channel to this day and commenting. And I don't want to name names because, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. If I forget to mention you, you know who you are, but I appreciate you so much. It always makes you feel good if you have people that comment, and it is always nice to hear from others. And I guess one of the downsides of having a YouTube channel is that you sometimes compare yourself to others, and I tell myself not to do that. But it is a tendency, just human nature, to compare yourself to others. And I feel discouraged sometimes when I look at my subscriber numbers, even though they tell you don't really look at your subscriber numbers, but you can't help but look at your subscriber numbers. And I feel like mine was climbing, and then it's kind of plateaued and hasn't really been going anywhere. And so that is discouraging. And I try not to beat myself up about it. And then the other thing that I've noticed, but it's not just me, one of the smaller channels, you hear it from other people on YouTube, but there are people with even very large accounts that are seeing their watch hours decrease. Mine seemed to drop overnight a few months ago, and then they're inching back up. And I don't know the rhyme or reason what YouTube did or didn't do, but I noticed that they did go down. And all I can say is that if you like my content, yeah, and you want to support me, then please subscribe, please comment, please like, share it. I always appreciate it. But if you don't like it, then I don't expect you to, to continue to watch, because I mean, we all have our favorites of people we want to watch or don't watch. And but it is, yeah, that's one of the trials that I have to remind myself not to worry so much about. And because I did start it, mainly because um, really didn't know many people that sewed, and didn't have a lot of people to talk to about it. My mom used to sew, but she doesn't really sew much anymore. And yeah, I've met some great people through YouTube. So I'm back to that. I don't remember exactly where I got to because the traffic got heavy again, and I think I was getting ready to wrap it up. I'm going to close out the video by sharing a little bit of footage from my little mini vacation with my mom and dad, my brother and his wife, and my sister. And it's going to be visiting the Highland Cow Farm. Of course, it's drizzling rain, so it's going to get as great pictures that I'd hoped. But we also just got outside for a hike, and there's a little bit of nature photos. But I'll share those at the end. And I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video.